here. Today I've been asked to be part of an Anzac Day Hop. Therese Calvarad from Lost in Paper invited me and I was thrilled to be asked. So there's going to be a hop with some New Zealanders and Australians, all card makers, so it's going to be wonderful. Hope you can hop along. We were all asked to do a friendship card, so mine's going to be using the Altenew layered stamp called Flower Arrangement, and I'm going to do a stencil background and then the flowers on a scalloped rectangle sentiment, so I hope you like it. I have an A5 size piece of card here and I'm going to do some stenciling with the Tim Holtz floral layered stencil and some Nouveau glimmer paste, the Moonstone one. So I'm going to just do one lot of the stenciling by sticking down the stencil onto my piece of card and then spreading the glimmer paste over it. And then when I peel it off, I'm going to go and wash that because this glimmer paste does stick quite quickly, and then I'm going to leave that to dry before I do the other side. I will eventually be cutting this background down. Some of you from other countries might not know what Anzac means. Australia and New Zealand Army Corps is what it stands for. We ended up working together with the battle at Gallipoli, and that's where the Anzac came from. But since then, Australia and New Zealand have had quite a close friendship with all of our services, and it's we have a commemorative day for all the people that have been lost and all the peacekeepers that work together from our two countries. We celebrate all that they're doing for us, so that's what Anzac Day is, and that's today. And the symbol for Anzacs is the poppies, so that's why there's poppies on the lead up on the front of the video. Now, I wasn't sure how I was going to do the second side of my background because the stencil doesn't repeat very well, so I wasn't sure which was the best way to match the designs up. So what I ended up doing was flipping it over, so what finished at the end is where it started on the next side. And that seemed to work the best. There was a little patch in the middle that didn't line up very well, but that's where my scallop rectangle is going to go. That's going to have the sentiment, so you don't really notice the surrounding part and where the joins are, so it worked out all right. I've ended up leaving it taped down onto my mat till it was totally dry, taken the tape off and trimmed the top long edge. I've also gone ahead and cut out a scallop rectangle with this Couture Creations die set, and that's going to be for where I'm going to stamp my sentiment. So I went ahead and stuck the stencil background onto my card base. I've also gone ahead and stamped some of the floral arrangement, the big and medium sized flowers, and a variety of the leaves. I'm not going to show you the stamping of these because I did a video a couple of videos ago, so at the end of this video I'll have a link to show you that video if you're interested. So I'll just go ahead and start doing my sentiment. I'm using the big hello out of the same stamp set as the flowers. Now it's the first time I've used this stamp and it is a really big stamp, so I'm going to use the Misty just to make sure that I can restamp and make sure I get a really nice black image of it. The second part of the sentiment, I'm just using the word friend out of the Simon Says stamp Thoughtful Messages stamp set, and that just finishes off the sentiment saying hello friend. I just popped some craft foam onto the back of that rectangle, and then that can be stuck down onto the stencil background on my card base. And then I'm just going to arrange the flowers and leaves, a big arrangement in the bottom left hand corner and a smaller one in the top right hand corner, sort of opposite the sentiment. I do encourage you to check out some of the other people on this video hop. There's some very talented card makers here in Australia and New Zealand. I will have the person that's next in line after my video down in the description under this video, or if you're checking this video out on my blog, then I'll have the link to the person there as well. Do check some of them out because I know some of them are going to have some lucky draws and prizes. So that's my Anzac Friendship card finished. I'll leave you looking at some close-up photos of the card. At the end of the video will be a couple of links. One will be the flower arrangement stamping that I did, and the other one would be another card that you might be interested in. Thank you very much, Therese, for inviting me on to this video hop. I hope you enjoy the rest of it. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.